YouTube. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done a video of since I've done a video. I know I've been gone for a while. If you kind of look at my community tank, it's probably looking a little different than if you follow me than it has looked before. I took a few tragedies in the fish room, and that's kind of why I've been away for a while. I had to regroup myself a little bit. Had to figure out is something I'm doing wrong or what was going on. But I took some hard deaths in the fish room that probably were a little bit beyond my control. Some of them was. One of them was a couple. My convicts was a misdiagnosis of myself, which hurt me a little bit. Didn't realize the jewel cichlids was beating up on them at night. And then my big old, my favorite fish, my big Oscar, he jumped out the tank on me. And I found him on the floor in the morning on my way to work. He knocked my glass, canopy, and everything into the tank. And he just hopped out. So, yeah. But, okay. On to better news. Fish room tour. As you can see, right as of right now, my community tank is just stocked with my 3 lemon Oscars. 1, 2, 3. That's my other male flower horn that I had in there with my other flower horn that is a beauty, that I think is the beauty of mine. But I took him out of there. He was being, first of all, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like his pattern. He's a little ugly to me. So I have a female flower horn, so I don't really want him mating. I don't like his pattern. I'm just gonna be honest. But he'll do in the little community tank for right now. He's kind of cool for right now. His little yellow that he got blotching all over the place kind of fits in kind of good with the lemon Oscar. So pretty much there's nothing else far as like mid-level swimming fish that I'll be adding to this tank. I got my 3 lemon Oscars, my flower horn, and my 1 male red jewel cichlid left. And then I got my big boy high fin spotted pleco right there. You know, this is home basically. He chilling. Nobody bother him. And then of course Whiskers. Hopefully I can get some better video for y'all of him later. I can't. He's not gonna come out right now, but I'll try to see if I can catch him later. Popping his head out or something. Yeah, I can't get any good video, so I'll try to see if I can catch him later. But yes, this is the new look of the community tank now. And I will be adding my clown loaches in here once they grow out a little bit more. They go through quarantine and grow out and get a little bit bigger. Add them to the 150 and hopefully get me more back excited about my show tank, my community tank. Because right now I kind of lost interest in it since, you know, my favorite fish kind of died off. So I'm just trying to find different things to get me back interested in it, and you know, hopefully we'll go from there. So that is the community show tank. When I get them clown loaches, and already though after adding this flower horn, I do start liking a little bit more. But I do want to give a special shout out to D.P.K Aquariums and my boy David Betancourts Aquariums. They kind of brought me back into the hobby a little bit. I mean, I never really left. I still kind of popped in and out of streams and took care of my fish and stuff. But I just didn't feel like I was gonna buy anything for a while, and I didn't know if I was gonna do any videos and stuff. I was getting a little discouraged, but I want to give them to a huge shout out because they brought me back into it. Made me realize how much I love just sharing this hobby and sharing my tanks and stuff with everybody, and just talking to them and getting good advice on what to do about certain things and all that. So alright, I'll move on to the fish room. Oh yeah, y'all, he's getting massive. That's my marble catfish. That's my marble catfish right there. Hopefully I can get him come back out and get some more videos for him. He don't come out much. So everybody, wait, let me cut the light on. So everybody, this is Ralph, and Ralph now has a new buddy, which is Leo. But I really think Leo is a female. I think so, judging by pattern, nails. I think Leo is a female, but you know, to confirm as of right now, that's Leo. And this, of course, is my Ralph. So I rescued Leo from the highway. Well, that's Ralph. But I rescued Leo from the highway a few months ago. So now they are roommates. Eventually, I'm trying to get something much bigger for them. Probably work on something. Think a kiddie pool, maybe something like that, but get something much bigger. Better for them to hang out. I don't know if y'all can see. Got the little guppies in there at the bottom. Little guppies no more now, huh? I ain't seen them in a while, but they've grown pretty big and pretty fast, huh? But so yeah, this is where they hang out now since I done moved them into the tote, and they just kind of chill. They didn't get along as well the first time around. I don't know if Ralph was trying to mount her, or did Ralph just not want a buddy at the time, or maybe Ralph was just playing too rough. I don't know, but they've been cool since after that first day. She just kind of lounges out here on the rock, and he loves the water, so it works out both of them, well for both. One likes to sunbathe, one likes to swim. So this is the turtles. I will be adding something new to them soon. Like I'm gonna get something bigger, much bigger for them to hang out in. They're probably gonna go into the basement. I don't know, because they're really my kids' turtles, and I don't really know if I want to put them in the basement. So I'm gonna work it out, figure it out. But yes, this is the turtles. That's Ralph and Leo. And so we start in the actual fish room with the dual cichlid tank. They're hiding out on me right now. That is my female. Then my male, he's in the back. Can't see him at all. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see him at all. I wish I can get him to come out, but my female, she's coming out. I'm see if I throw a little food in there, see if I can get him to come out. Hold on just a second, y'all. Well, nope, that didn't work. Still don't want to come out. That's alright. So I got my male and female in here. My male, so like I say, he's hiding in the cave. I have two albino plecos. They're hiding. Maybe you can see the fins of one back there in the back. Yeah. Yep, just swam off. Okay, well, they're hiding too, so not gonna spend too much time on this tank. Nobody wants to come out. But the female, she had just laid eggs on that flat stone right there. But my male, I guess, wasn't that interested at the time, so he didn't fertilize them. So they had just recently got moved to this tank when she laid the egg, so he just probably wasn't in the mood at the time. So hopefully they give it another go. They seem to mate and breed pretty often, so spawn pretty often. So let's see how that goes. But alright, like I said, I'm not gonna spend much time on this tank. They're not coming out, not much going on. So these are my red dual cichlid pair is in here. Alright, this is my quarantine tank. I have 5 chocolate plecos in here that I got from my man Jeremy, Sergeant Tanks. Uh, Feel free. I drop a. I mean, I don't know who follows me but don't follow him. But just in case somebody watches this and don't know about him, I have his YouTube channel below so you can check it out and see him. But those chocolate plecos are from him. They were so small when I first got them, and now check them out, coloring and up and just looking gorgeous. And I just love them. And inside this coconut cave, I have all 5 of my clown loaches are hiding out in there. I'm not gonna let them hide on y'all, but they're in the quarantine tank for right now till they get a little bigger. And I don't even know if I say a little bigger, but at least until I decide I want to. They go through quarantine. I decide I want to put them in the community tank, but I think getting them in there really is gonna help me bring them out. But let me get them out this coconut. I want y'all to really take a look at them. All right, y'all. As you can see, they're going crazy on me right now because I just interrupted their sanctuary. But there's my new clown loaches. It's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 smaller ones, 4, 5. So 4, 5. So I'm pretty excited about them. First time I've wanted clown loaches for a long time now. Finally got me some. So I'm gonna let them go through quarantine just a little bit longer, and then probably about another week or so. They've been in here not that long, maybe 4 days now. And I'll let them go through about another week, make sure everybody's okay, sure everybody's good, and they end up going into the community tank. And I think that'll really get me back into the tank after adding them. Can't wait till they start growing and getting bigger. But they're pretty cool to me right now. I like you guys. You just chilling. You ain't all out of control like the other ones. So that's my new addition so far to the fish room. Then we'll go down here to my flower horn tank. That right there that's my flower horn I like. He's colored up real nice. He's bigger than what he looks in the camera right now. But I'll say he's maybe 4 inches now, maybe, give or take. But he's when I first got him, if anybody go back and see some of my older videos, he was tiny little guy. But there's his little female up there, and there he is. And it's Cory cats all inside the thing, and plecos, albino plecos all scattered around here. I probably think I got about 7, maybe 6, 7 albinos, and man, more Cory cats than I forgot. It's some Cory cats all over the place. So so yeah, that's my prize flower horn. I love that guy. Love his color. Can't wait till he get bigger. Now the other male, Nuco Hump, actually, he's like the other male's probably half the size of this one, but his Nuco Hump seems to be growing much bigger than this one is. But the color on him is just amazing. I love the way he's coloring up, and I think once he gets fully grown, I'm gonna really enjoy him a lot. He's just coloring real nice. This light really is not doing him any justice. I still need to get a better light for this tank. But it's not doing him any justice. He's a beautiful fish. Beautiful. So, yep, that's my flower horn. He's not got a name yet. I'm pretty sure wifey the kids to eventually name him soon, but that's my favorite flower horn right there out of all 3 of the ones I have. I like him the most. I love his color. So now I take you across the fish room to my Texas cichlids and my dino betchers. Man, my dino betchers are growing fast. Like I've kept dino betchers before, and I don't. It was my first time keeping dino betchers, so I really wouldn't. I don't think I was feeding them enough, and I maybe stunted their growth because these guys here, I had one dino betcher for 2 years, and he's already thicker. Not quite as long as the one I had in the community tank, but he's much thicker, and I'm just loving how big these dino betchers are getting. I think I finally figured out how to do them the way I want to. But then I got a butterfukian tilapia. I'm sorry about the. Should have cleaned the glass off before. It's on the inside of the glass. I should have scraped the glass before I start filming. Sorry about that, guys. But there's my Texas cichlids. They're growing real nice. Get nice color to them. Liking them a lot. That's the biggest one right there. Getting real good color. There's my banded leporina. Growing fast. Like this banded leporina was half the size of every fish in here, and he's already longer than everybody. So that's pretty cool. That's actually real cool. So yeah, but yeah, these dino betchers, I think I'm gonna finally get them to grow nice and big and thick like I like them, cause he's nice size. He's once again the camera probably doesn't do him any justice. He's got some good roundness to him. He's probably about 6 inches, maybe 7 inches long, but he's got some real good thickness to him. That one does too. I think that's. I don't know. Not gonna even try to guess and say what's male, female, but he looks different from the other two. I know they say with betchers you should be able to tell by looking at their anal fin right there at the very tip. They say that you should be able to tell by looking at that, and his is much pronounced and thicker. Is how you're supposed to be able to tell that's a male compared to how slim and small that one is. So I really think I have that one's a male and the other two are females. Because if I can give him to swim back again, but see how small the anal fin is right there, and then on his, if he drops it, see how much thicker the base part of it is. This is how you're supposed to be able to tell. So I really think that he's a male. Eat up, boy. Get nice and thick. So yeah, this is the Texas cichlid slash betcher tank. I mean, I'm liking this tank too. Not really a show tank, just kind of grow out tank and let them do their thing. But as you can see, it's got the throw up rocks in here and just some random flat rocks just sitting all over the place. Nothing special as far as looks. Wall of Fame needs to get a lot more stickers, so we'll be reaching out to more of my fish fam, getting more stickers. But shout out to Susan at I'm sorry, SLC Aquatics. Shout out to Susan at SLC Aquatics and Sergeant Tank. Thank you guys so much for great support. Love you guys in the fish fam. This right here is my ram tank. I have this right here. I got two new golden rams in here. This one comes out. The other one just stays hidden. Stays behind that sponge. I don't see it often, but except at night. It only tends to like to come out at night. But it's probably a little bit bigger than that one. But there's the German blue. There's my female. That's actually a female too. Her color is, I don't. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I don't like that one. I don't. But there's my male, and then my other male is back there in the background. But I'm glad to know that this female is the one that does the breeding and lays the eggs, and she paired up with this male right here. So I think I like that combination. Cause he's nice. He's real nice. His colors are beautiful, and she's real nice. She's nice and beautiful too. Uh, I got four Bolivians in here. Eventually, I'm probably gonna move the Bolivians. No particular reason. It's not like because I think they're in the way of doing anything like that. But I want to pull them. Just give them their own little tank. Because I want to stock more German blues and electric blue and more uh, golden rams in here. So eventually I'm gonna stock more. But there's the show stopper of the tank. That's the purple spotted gudgeon. That's my homie right there. He's chilling. This is his little house behind the plants. The planted tank is his little cave back there. That's where he goes to hang out most of the time. Uh, he comes out every now and then just to kind of show the Rams who's really boss around here, but he doesn't really bother them too much. He doesn't chase them. When they spawn, he doesn't bother them with their eggs and nothing like that. I'm more worried about them eating their eggs than I am him. Now that I took the batteries out of here, everybody's kind of a lot more comfortable and they just kind of hang out and do their own thing. I got a few plants. No, I'm not really gonna try to go through naming the plants. Some of them were struggling, but now it's starting to grow really well. You can see buds starting to grow back on top. This piece of grass right here, I just threw it in, and I really didn't care that it died. The rams were eating on it and everything, but as you can see, it's even trying to grow plants now. But I really didn't care for it. But that's Java fern. It's starting to focus. There you go. It's starting to grow leaves and stuff, so it's starting to resprout. My Nubia's back there. It's been growing great. No complaints. And and this is like no, I don't use any fertilizer or anything like that. I can just imagine if I did fertilize this tank, my plants would probably do a lot better. Like that plant right there in the back was actually, I pulled it off this plant right here and replanted it back there in the back. So I just kind of let this tank do its own thing for us the plants go, and I mean it's working. I probably, if I actually fertilize, use some easy green or something like that, I probably have plants everywhere, but I don't. I just kind of let it do its own thing. I think these two I found a new spawning spot because they have been hanging out cleaning off that little flat rock a lot. So they used to lay their eggs on that rock, but now I think they're venturing. I see them back here cleaning off this little flat rock a lot, so they might wait and lay their eggs back there. But we'll see. Speaking of that, I just did a water change, so let me plug my heater back up. Uh, uh, just I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I unplug the heater when I do the water changes, and I noticed that the temperature had dropped right below 80. And I keep this tank at 82, so I had to remember to plug my heater back in. So yes, that's the German Blue Rams. So now over to the Venistus project. That you seen running underneath there was my big old Chinese algae eater. I think Mr. Venistus, big boy, has found his little mate. Considering as this female kind of always stays hidden, she's inside the little log, always hiding out. But these two, they done dug up this little spot right here. Every little rock, every time I put the rock back on top, they kick it back off. So I think maybe he has chosen her. Um, my wife has named her Icky Vicky because he pooped one time and she thought it'd be cool to eat his poop. So from now on, she's Icky Vicky. But other than that, nothing too special going on with the Venistus. Like no breeding or nothing yet. I think they're still a little young for him, so they still doing some more growing out. But he seemed to take a real liking to her. So that's my big Chinese algae eater. Like I said, he's about 8 inches, 9 inches. He's big, huge. Never had one that big before. So pretty cool. And that's the other female. So yeah, those are my That's my Venistas project right here. Uh, Last one more tank on the tour, which is, seems to be everybody's favorite fish of mine. It's just the dove eyes. So I'll take everybody to go check the dove eyes out. And here's dove eye drama. There's Macy, Big Mac, and Mistress. So yeah, that's my dove eyes. No, nothing really to say. He's been growing like crazy, and he's beautiful. Color on him just gets more and more amazing with every water change. Sometimes I feel like with every water change he grows another inch. I'm loving it. Mm. They, like I said, they always show spawning activity, but still no spawning yet. Probably won't get any spawning until I can get him undistracted from her. So until I decide to go ahead and pull her and do whatever I'm gonna do with her, he's probably gonna stay not spawning because he just doesn't want to make up his mind. I mean, he's really pairing up with her, but every time she gets to acting funny and want to run off and don't want to do anything, he'll go showing her some activity, which I don't know if she's ready either. So he's just jumping back and forth, and I don't think there's no way I'm gonna give him the spawn long as this other females in there being a distraction. But like I said, I'm not in a hurry to get no babies or nothing like that anyway. I'm just enjoying them. Even enjoying the little drama. The Dovi drama is incredible. So, yes, this is definitely uh, one of my more interesting tanks. They enjoy to just sit back and watch them sometimes. Sometimes I forget that my little common pleco is in here. He's getting huge. Oh man, he's maybe 10 inches or so himself. So he's pretty big. But yeah, that's Big Mac right there. That's now that my Oscar is no longer with me. That's probably my favorite fish now. I know probably he's my favorite fish by far now, since it's just the big Oscar is gone. Uh, so yes, everybody, this is my fish room tour. Hope you guys stuck around. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much and do too much rambling on and too much talking, but just wanted to give everybody a little update what's going on in all my tanks, because like I said, I haven't recorded anything in a while. I haven't been on in a while. So just want to kind of give everybody a good look at what was going on, and check out the new things I've added and what's soon to come. So everybody, please stay posted, and I'll be sure to post more videos, and as more stuff comes, add more stuff. I want to thank everybody for being so supportive in this hobby, and thank everybody for all the great advice they give. Fish fam, you the best. Hashtag fish fam. Y'all take it easy, and thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all in the streams, chats. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Follow me on all social medias, and I'll check you later. Alright, fish fam. Peace.